Hey Plant Fam! Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jacqueline. This is Not My Jungle. It's David's car, and David's not here. It's just me. I have his car today. It's fine. Everything is fine. So, if you're not new here, thank you for coming back. I appreciate you for still being here, and mostly for sticking with me through all of these big box shopping trips, because we never know what we're gonna find, and it's usually either a massive disappointment or like a pleasant surprise. So you never really know what's gonna happen, and I get that sometimes it can feel a little repetitive. It could feel repetitive for me as well, but we try to keep it fun and interesting because, girl, we're at Home Depot again, and this time we are in West Hartford, Connecticut, and I haven't been to this Home Depot in a while. They don't usually have trending tropicals, but sometimes they do at least have a good selection of other stuff. So, plus it's a pretty little greenhouse that they have here. So we're gonna go and check it out and see what they have. Let's go. Okay fam, voiceover Jackie is coming at you. We are at the Home Depot in West Hartford, Connecticut, in case you missed it. I am just taking a quick peek at what everything is looking like. These kiwi dracaenas are so stinking cute, but I say that every time I see one. These palm trees actually looked really nice as well. And at first glance, I'm not seeing anything that's really standing out to me, but they did have these cute rattlesnake calatheas over here for $19.98, looking decently healthy. And then they actually had some zebra plants, which I never see, and I was surprised to see them. Also, those blooms are really weird. They kind of look like a euphorbia. Not exactly sure what's happening there. Monstera deliciosa hiding in here, and then hanging baskets. It's looking like spider plants and pothos, a couple of ferns. There's also some heartleaf philodendron, which we've been seeing pretty much everywhere. Over here on this table we have some coffee plants, croton, snake plants, and then these cute little polka dot plants. The botanical name for these is Hypoestes. And they're really stinking cute. They're just also very, very thirsty, so buy at your own risk. They also have these really nice syngonium, I don't know, they're pink podophyllum, and they had some decently mature leaves on them, which is always nice to see. Now, walking over to the other side here, they have some more calathea. This is the Makoyana, one of my favorites. Philodendron Prince of Orange. These are all $20. They also have a Calathea orbifolia hiding in here, another one of my favorites, and some fiddle leaf figs. Again, some more spider plants. These ones are going crazy with these cute little white flowers. I don't know if I've ever seen those before, but they are so stinking cute. My cat would probably just try to eat them, but you know, he's a special one. $19.98 for these hanging baskets. And then around the corner here we had a Bonnie spider plant, which is the curly version. So it's a curly girl, and the other ones have straight hair. So really stinking cute, not mad about it. This one caught my eye because it has some leaves that are outer variegated as well as inner variegated, so I think that's really cool to find them both in the same basket. So those zebra plants are so stinking weird, you guys. And then over here on this table we have a sea of golden pothos. There are some marble queens mixed up in here, and they're only $8.98, which is a total steal. Definitely love a marble queen pothos. Super duper underrated in my honest opinion. I think the variegation on them is just absolutely stunning. So we have some peperomia back here for what did that say, 16? I don't know why I thought it said 19, but I apologize if I've been reading it wrong. They have more Dracaena Kiwi back here as well. And then I am venturing over to where they keep the floor plants. They have some peace lilies here, a couple of really cute African violets, and I don't know what these flowers are, kalanchoe maybe, I'm not exactly sure, but your girl spotted what I thought was a butterfly, but it's actually a moth. I'm pretty sure up close it had a fuzzy body, but look at how cute it is. I was more entertained by this moth than I was by anything else in the store. It was really stinking cute. So I'm following it over here past the philodendron Brazils, and it apparently likes the Brazil. And then it landed on this big Schefflera tree back here. I was just trying to get a closer shot of it, but it wasn't feeling me. But it was really cute, and I'm not mad about it. It definitely made me smile. So there's more fiddle leaf figs hanging out over here, and our little moth friend landed on this philodendron that I can never remember the name of, Xanadu, something like that maybe. And he finally sat still long enough for me to actually get a close-up on him and see his cute little fuzzy body. So definitely a big fan of flying little critters. They're super cute. So he was just saying bye. Anyway, I get very easily distracted. As you can see, there's an Aglaonema Silver Bay down here, another big philodendron Moonlight. These are all $40 in these cute little seagrass planters. There's a Monstera deliciosa as well. And then behind me over here, we have all of our succulents. These ones are looking a little bit beat. I did think this pot was cute though. And they had some interesting Haworthia. And then back around here, it looks like they got in a new shipment of cacti and succulents. There's some variegated Opuntia, some blue candle cactus, tons of jade, and then up here we have some string of tears for $12.98. I've been seeing bananas pop up, the ruby necklace up here as well. They had this massive euphorbia, which is absolutely gorgeous, for $25. It is such a steal. They had a chocolate drop back here as well. I definitely have this one in my collection because it is massive and weird, and I love the way that euphorbia can grow little leaves out of them. This one caught my eye. I cannot remember what this one is called, but I actually have a plant that looks exactly like this with 3 potted up into 1, but they're really tiny. So I'm like, oh, this is what mine is gonna look like when it gets bigger someday. So big fan of the blue colored cactus. They had some cute little sedum hanging out over here, tons of aloe, different star aloe varieties. And then down here we had some more Opuntia, some more massive succulents and euphorbia. To my left, it's looking like we just have some more of the same stuff, some elephant bush, some random painted succulents that nobody cares about, and these terrible plastic flowers that they glue onto the cacti for some godforsaken reason. I don't know why they do that. I don't think it makes the plant look more appealing. I think it just looks kind of fake and kind of stupid, but that's my personal opinion. And then over here they had a nice selection of snake plants. If you guys know, your girl has been on the hunt for a cute snake plant for my grandma. I have just been really picky about it. I'm just like, no, this one's not perfect enough. And I don't know what size I want to get her. I was debating on whether or not this one was too small, but this one I have in my hand here was actually pretty cute, and I'm not sure why I didn't get it. I probably should have got it. It actually looks really good, but that's fine. It's not like there's any shortage of snake plants, and I would kind of rather snag one for her from a local nursery instead of the big box store. Nothing against the big box store. I just like to support the small nurseries when I can. So there's just some more succulents hanging out over here, but that is really it. Nothing is standing out to me besides these cute little yellow flowers, and that is the Home Depot in West Hartford, Connecticut. All right, so that was kind of a best, huh? They didn't really have anything besides that cute moth that I was following around. This was my entertainment for a few minutes while I was in there. So I didn't want to go to the Walmart across the street, but I feel like we should. They don't usually have anything, so don't get your hopes up or anything like that, but let's go to Walmart and see what they have. I really don't like this Walmart. It's like kind of sketchy. Anyway, pray for me while I go in Walmart. Okay, you guys, so we are at Walmart now, very reluctantly. And all they have is this really sad display right in the middle of the store. They do not use their greenhouse. And they've got the Rhaphidophora I just showed you, this cute, I'm pretty sure it's a Dieffenbachia, not 100%, I don't think it's an Aglaonema. They had the Sago palms, lots of succulents, some dead Aglaonema, another dead fern. So if you're looking for some semi-alive plants, I guess this is a good place to come. There are some nice looking Dieffenbachia down here, fiddle leaf figs, a couple of Dracaena, lots of ferns, and then they had some variegated jade for $6.98 or something along those lines, and they had quite a few of them. So I definitely wasn't mad about that. This Trubii Moonlight is looking like it just needs to be watered. Nobody ever waters these probably because they don't care. So that's a little bit depressing. There's a Baltic Blue. I don't know, it looks like they had more, but it's definitely been picked through, and what is left over is not cute at all. So I'd say that the only thing that would really be worth snagging in here are these variegated jades. They actually look really nice and really cute. But, you know, I wanted to check out the pots while we were over here too. They have really good prices on their pots, and since the plants were a bust, I figured at least we would look at some pots while we're here as well. These larger ones are actually really nice. I'm just not finding anything necessarily that suits my aesthetic. This one kind of goes with the vibe, but I don't love it, so you know, I try to make sure I just don't buy pots just because they're cheap and that I actually like them, because then I get them home and I'm like, why did I think this was cute? This is cute. I really like this basket with the little wooden plant stand. Super duper adorable. I was trying to see if they had any like mini glass cabinets as well, but I wasn't seeing any of those. These pots were interesting because they were pretty lightweight. Like I thought they were going to be heavier than they were. And then they had these little terracotta pots, and I was so happy to discover that they have no drainage hole. I was just making sure that I wasn't losing my mind and that there was actually no drainage on these. So definitely gonna snag those. They have some cute plant stands and propagation stations out over here, but that is it for Walmart. Okay, fam. So that was Walmart. That was only mildly terrifying. They didn't have anything good plant-wise except for those variegated jade plants, but I did find some terracotta without drainage. They only had two, but I snagged them. I also got a couple of terracotta saucers, obviously not for these, but just for other plants that don't have pots. So at least like in my cabinet, they have a saucer to help absorb some of the excess water when I water them. So this one's a little cracked, but that's fine. It's really hard to find terracotta pots without drainage. They're not the right size necessarily for like my larger Hoya, but for the smaller ones it should be fine. So hopefully I'll be able to squeeze all of my new ones into the cabinet. Just have to rearrange, switch pots around, do whatever I need to do. But yeah, so I guess today wasn't like a complete bust because we got some pots at least, but hopefully you enjoyed hanging out with me anyway. I appreciate you for coming with me to Walmart. I wanted to hop to these locations because you really never know. I mean, if I didn't have variegated jade already, I probably would have snagged one of those. They were really nice. But otherwise, yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me today. If you did, you should give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything from me, like when I go live. There's a join button if you want to be an official Plant Fam member. Get your perky perks. If not, there's a super thanks button if you want to super thanks me. You guys know already, I can't do this without you. I love you so very much. I hope you're having a beautiful day wherever you are in the world. By the time you're seeing this, I'll be in hot and sweaty Tennessee. So I hope it's nicer wherever you are, because it's supposed to be like really rainy and humid and gross while we're down there. So hopefully it's not too bad, although it is it's getting pretty toasty in this car. So I'm gonna go. I love you, and I will see you in the next one.